Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's Physics. Welcome back. I'm going to be bringing you some price action in the market that we've been seeing lately. Bullish price action for once. And go over a little bit of news here first. In the past couple of days, Elon Musk stated that Tesla will start accepting and using Bitcoin once the miners can get above 50% green energy usage and show that they are continually striving to mine with clean energy. So that kind of pushed the price up big time. I think it went like 10 or 12% after that up. And also Paul Tudor, a big time billionaire investor, also said that he wants at least 5% of his portfolio to be in Bitcoin, which kind of boosted the price as well. So we've had some bullish news, which led to bullish price action for once. I mean, in the past we've been seeing bullish news with bearish price action going on, which was not good at all. But now it's actually turned around because, mainly because Elon has so much so much power in this market to move the price with what he says and what he does. So let's look at the daily for Bitcoin. We had a descending triangle forming on the daily, and normally this is a bearish pattern, and it actually broke out to the upside, which was showing how bullish the market kind of is right now. And it continually moved up after that, and now we're stuck at this 40 to 42k resistance range, and we've just been kind of trading here for 3 days now, well 2 days, starting the third now. And also we have the 200-day moving average sitting at 42,700, with the 50 coming down in a death cross within 1, 2, 3, 4-ish days. Within like 4 days we will get a death cross, and who knows how that's going to play out with the bullish price action that's been happening, and now we have a death cross, so it's like really contradictory. Also on the MACD, we do have hidden bearish divergence on the MACD. Who knows how well it's going to play out? I don't know, but there is hidden bearish divergence, a higher high, a lower high with higher levels of momentum. Not good. So yeah, just keep on a watch. You want to stay above this. It's a good thing we haven't gotten rejected off the 40k like super hard yet. In my eyes, that's pretty bullish. But you could see a drop back to this 200 moving average, which is 38.5k as well at the same time. You could see Bitcoin come down and back test this area right here before moving up again. It might even come back down to this descending triangle where it broke out from to back test that and move higher. But my main target is 38.5. I kind of feeling that it's going to come back down there to back test that before moving higher and breaking through this 40k zone, and then chopping around in the 40 to 42k range before making its way higher. And hopefully that daily death cross doesn't really screw this market up. So yeah, we've been chopping around. Now in the 4-hour, we've developed another descending triangle, which I thought this last close here was going to close out of it and get us to a breakout to the upside, but that didn't happen. We ended up selling off right before the close, and now we're sitting back inside the triangle. Also, this candle right here, this bearish hammer, huge massive wick, could have just been some people leveraging, going super hard, FOMOing in right now, and then got liquidated, or that's just how it goes. But we did bullishly engulf it right after that, so waiting to see how this plays out as well. Another bearish pattern, but You see what it did last time, broke out and did a massive move to the upside afterwards. But this 40 to 42K range is no joke with resistance. It's just built up over time. A lot of previous price action in this area, including the, it's on the daily. Oh, there it is, just not loaded. The previous high from the first run up in this cycle was at 42K, so that's serving a little bit of resistance there as well. And yeah, we're just chopping around in 40K right now, eating up all them sell orders. And then Bitcoin also, I have a little range chart here. Been trading in the range. Now we're at the 786, and it's using it as support very well. In our little range, it goes from the high we've had after the sell-off to the low we've had on the sell-off. So now we're sitting at the 786 of that. We've almost recovered all of the losses in this range. But since it is a range, we've just been going up and down, up and down, up and down in it. So I wouldn't be surprised to see some, go back down to this 618 maybe. But like I was saying, the 38.5K, that's where I'm really looking to see Bitcoin go back down to, possibly. That is Bitcoin on the 4 hours. So yeah, don't forget we're in this range here. I'm not convinced we're going to be out of it until we start to get past 42K. And once we get past 42K, it's like open season up to like 50K. Yeah, we got like after that, it's like 45, 50K. We're talking. One other cool thing, I've been tracking the WYCKOFF 1 hour accumulation, and the blue bars are the 1 hour chart on Bitcoin, and then behind that is just the actual schematic for WYCKOFF accumulation, and you can see it's kind of matching up pretty well, and it would appear that we would now be entering phase D before the big markup. But we might chop around here for quite a bit because there's so much resistance in this zone that it's got to be eaten up before we can run higher. But I thought that was pretty cool. WYCKOFF on the 1 hour looks pretty darn good. Accumulation phase could be over, and the composite operator acquired its position, and now we could be making another leg up. Let's check out Ethereum. So it's also trading in a range, and it also has a nice bullish bat pattern, which the second test actually went past the PCZ, but it ended up climbing right back up real quick. So this is like, if you were to trade this and you see a harmonic, most of the times you want to wait till it comes back down to D. Like if it came up here, you want to wait back for second confirmation on that, and that's when you open your position. And sometimes it just reacts at this zone, and it just goes up from here. So you have to know how to trade. Maybe you open here on the come up. You open here, you wait for it, you open your position here, wait for it to come back down here. If it does, you add on to your position. But as you can see, on this range, we are trading just above the 618. Again, this is from the high to the low in the range after the sell-off. The high right here to the low here. And we're now at the 618, using it as support. So it's looking pretty good. We're trading in between the 128 and the 50 moving average, sitting right at the B point of the harmonic, which would essentially be, sometimes you can consider that a first one of your first targets for profit taking levels, and then you go to C to A for your profit taking levels. In a really bullish market, you can pull fibs off of that and hit the 1272, the 1618, and have those be targets. But Ethereum 4 hour, your next zone would be the 786 if we were to keep running up, which is putting you right at the 200 moving average at the same time. Which, yeah, if we were to go there, you'd probably see a little bit of rejection before trying to push higher than that. If you want to consider this some, just I guess nothing really on the MACD. See, Ethereum not looking bad. It's got to hold this 0.618 support right here. That's really going to depend on Bitcoin and what it does, which it's kind of selling off now as we speak. Let's check the daily real quick on Ethereum. Daily bounced off the 128 moving average and started to climb up, and it bounced off the 2650, which is one of my previous resistance zones right here. This candle wick right there on the run up. So yeah, if we are to keep going, you got to break past this 2650 area, and then you're going to 2725 after that. Bullish bat harmonic, so it just makes the pattern, this run up, even stronger. Let's check the totals real quick on the daily. So the totals are, let me hide these. Totals broke out of this little pennant to the upside as well, so it's showing the markets at least somewhat bullish by breaking out of all these patterns to the upside, especially those descending triangles on Bitcoin. When those are bearish patterns, it's breaking out to the upside, showing it's got some bullishness to the market. So yeah, we broke out to the upside, and this is a bullish shark or bullish cipher on Bitcoin. Or not Bitcoin, the total market cap, sorry. So you got a bullish cipher followed by a little pennant. It even back tested it. This is what I was talking about. It came down, back tested it to confirm it, and then now it's starting to run a little higher. So now we're sitting at the B point, and then eventually you could probably see A, then C. But there's a lot of resistance in between there, the 1.73 billion, 1.82 and 1.92, and then after that it's a clear shot up to the 2.25 trillion market cap. So that's the total market cap on the daily. Looking like it could start moving up here pretty soon. Let's go back to Bitcoin one last time. Once again, we are trading in a descending triangle right now, which is normally bearish, and if it were to break down, we're looking at a target of look at that, puts you right at 38.5k. So that's pretty cool actually to see that. Puts you pretty much right at 38.5k if this were to break down. If it were me, that's where I'd start to open a position. I wouldn't be opening one up here because you're opening position into resistance. Not the smartest idea. Or opening, yeah. So if you want, possibly open one here, and if it does come down to here, you can add to it. But we'll see what happens. We could break out of here just like we did here and end up at 42k, get rejected a little bit, and come back up for another leg up if this is truly Wyckoff accumulation, that could be a scenario that ends up playing out. So yeah, that's what's going on in the markets right now. Ethereum, Bitcoin, total market cap, all looking slightly bullish. Anything above 38.5k, I'm more bullish than not on Bitcoin. We just got to work on breaking through this resistance at 40 to 42k, and we might see a nice breakout to 50k after that. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you guys got something out of this, and I will see you all on the next one. Peace.